Well, welcome back to Good Morning Columbia. Actually, it's not morning at all, is it? It's 12:30 in the afternoon. It's a Monday, folks. Well, we are going to talk about the box office. I do know that. With his newest movie, Focus, Will Smith is taking the box office by storm with a #1 movie. But is it worth all the hype? Our Matt Perrin has his Monday movie review.
Another weekend is behind us, along with another handful of new releases. Even though he hasn't been in anything that I've been champing at the bit to see over the past few years, I still had to go with star power this weekend and check out the new Will Smith movie, Focus. Allow me to clear up whether or not this is one to watch. Our film begins with Nicky, played by Will Smith. We see him schmooze his way into a reservation at an exclusive restaurant. While there, he meets Jess, played by Margot Robbie. They hit it off and retreat to her room, only for him to then be accosted by her, quote, husband. He tells them nice try and proceeds to tell them all that they did wrong. We then discover that Nicky himself is a renowned con man, and Jess seeks him out to learn from the best. In New Orleans during Mardi Gras, in the week of a major sporting event, Nicky and his team of thieves and con men take in Jess as an intern while they proceed to steal and scam every available mark in the Big Easy. Jess proves to be incredibly skilled at crime, and suddenly a romance blooms between her and Nicky. After a busy week and some incredibly big cons, the group part ways, and Nicky realizes that love and deception don't mix. He abandons Jess to go and do his own thing. Cut 3 years into the future, and we see Nicky in South America planning an elaborate and profitable con with the owner of a Formula One team. After laying out his plan, he begins to put it into motion when, lo and behold, Jess walks back into the picture. Of course, from here, plans go awry and things get complicated. Nicky is torn between his emotions and his own credo, forbidding love in the con game. We see twists and turns in every plan laid out, and with time, it's impossible to tell exactly who is conning who. Every time you start to think that these people are in too deep, they dive right in deeper, leaving you on the edge of your seat, actually feeling nervous about the conclusion. The phrase, "there is honor among thieves," is brought into question, but in the long run, I think it's up to the viewer to actually decide. Like I said at the beginning, it's been a while since I've seen a preview for a Will Smith movie that I thought, ooh, I really want to see that. But this film brings back the Will Smith of yesteryear. He's calm, he's confident, with just the right amount of humor. Like all good calm movies, there are levels going on beneath the surface that you can't even begin to comprehend until they reveal themselves. What I think is great is that if you've seen the trailers, then you think the movie's going in a certain direction while you're watching it, and all of a sudden, what you thought was the main conflict of the film turns out to have very little to do with it at all. It's just a fun movie to watch. And like I said, you even find yourself getting nervous at some points, or you're in pain watching what you think is a train wreck unfold before your very eyes. I definitely recommend it, and just going by what I heard from the other moviegoers as I was leaving the theater, everyone seemed to enjoy it. Well, this has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Matt. Might have to check it out. Well, up next, we could see more warm weather on the way. Meteorologist Jonathan Kennedy has your 7-day forecast. We'll be right back.